Guess where I am today? You're right, I am in a library. I know some of you love to read, and some of you may like math or Virginia studies better than reading, but I love to read. And this week in reading, we're focusing on reading comprehension. So I wanted to share some test taking tips with you, and I wanted to talk about one of the stories we're reading this week so you could do your best. So first of all, we're going to talk about reading comprehension. That means you understand what you're reading and you can answer questions. So some of the tips to help you with that is read the directions before answering the questions. Read the whole passage. Read all of it, the entire passage. Don't skip. Read all of it. Another thing you can do is read the question more than once when you're answering questions. Also, you can eliminate choices. Sometimes you may see a choice. We're reading about giraffes. They may put a statement in there that has nothing to do with giraffes. So you can eliminate that choice. And another important thing you can do, underline keywords. Sometimes when you're reading the questions, there are words that are keywords that'll help you. And you also can use context clues. All of those are some things that can help you when you're reading. So let's look at one of our stories for this week, Tricking Your Memory. I'm gonna let you read the story. I'm not gonna read all the story. I'm gonna let you read it, Tricking Your Memory. Good job. Okay, reading that story. Okay, let's think about it. The first question, how is Gina feeling at the beginning of the story? What do you think a key word is that in that sentence? Beginning, good. So we're gonna go back to the beginning of the story and we're gonna look at some things that Gina may say or that she may do to help us know how she's feeling at the beginning of the story. Let's look at question number 2. What option best summarizes the story? Key word, summarize. So we want to summarize it. When we summarize it, we make a brief statement about the main point. So we're trying to summarize it. So try to eliminate some choices and look for the main point, the summary. What was it mostly about? Then the next question, using evidence from the text, what does the word pneumonia mean? So they gave us some choices. Some of you may have heard of that word before, you may know, but if you haven't heard of that word, you can think, I can use my context clues. Look around at some more words in that sentence. I'll look at the sentence before that, after that, and that will help you using your context clues to figure out what that word means. So let's look at number 4. By the end of the story, Gina would agree with which of the following statements? Key word, end of the story. So we're going to look near the end of the story, go back and reread. There's nothing wrong with rereading because you want to do your best. So look at the end of the story and try to figure out what would she agree with in the following statements. And it was more than one character, so make sure you're looking for Gina. Those are just some of the strategies and tips that can help you. You have another story, but please remember these strategies when you read your next story. Read the directions carefully. Read the entire passage. It's okay to reread, and also read the question more than once. Eliminate the choices that do not make sense. Underline or highlight key words and just do your best. You can do it.